French Revolution started in King Louis XIV when he using a lot of money that make economic broke. King Louis XVI don't have enough money, so he need to increase tax to make city have money. It has three main issue that makes the French Revolution. Political issue, economic problems, and social problems. Political issue has. France has no constitution. King Louis XVI is not strong enough. No absolute power in the administration of the country. Economic problems. France is enduring financial downturn. Economic change from agriculture to industry causing a crisis in agriculture. Louis cannot reduce the cost in royal court. And social problems. The French helped the United States to war against Britain, so influenced by the ideas of freedom came back into the country. Social overlap. France has an upper-class social structure. The French Revolution ended when killed the King Louis XVI by used guillotine. Napoleon come up instead the King Louis XVI. When Napoleon come up, it is end of monarchy. Stage of coup. And the rising of Napoleon Bonaparte's dictatorship. Thomas Hobbes was an English philosopher in the 17th century best known for his book Leviathan and his political views towards society. He was known for his views on how humans could thrive in harmony while avoiding the perils and fear of societal conflict. In 1640 Hobbes wrote a piece defending King Charles. The Elements of Law, Natural and Politic became Hobbes' first work of political philosophy. The conflict then culminated in the English Civil War 1642 to 1651, which led to the king being executed and a republic being declared, and Hobbes left the country to preserve his personal safety, living in France from 1640 to 1651. He believes that state of nature is full of fear and conflict, danger and death. This is because people are selfish and violent. Fear is the only way to make people participate. Another belief of Hobbes, he said, the government gives you all your right and people should cooperate it. Hobbes said people should be quiet, do their duty, and government will protect you.
Jean-Jacques Rousseau was one of the most powerful thinkers during the Enlightenment in 18th century Europe. He made a very important philosophical work that caused the French Revolution. The first one was a discourse on the sciences and arts. It has caused the corruption of virtue and morality. The second discourse was about the origin of inequality. Both of his discourse was widely read. In 1762 he published work on the philosophy of education, the Emile, and his major work on political philosophy, the Social Contract. These works caused great controversy in France and were immediately banned by Paris government. In the state of nature, Jean believed that human didn't have characteristics of civilization and we had no morals at all. We developed morals by organize ourselves into families and groups with peacefully to survive. Rousseau think when people have different jobs or different social classes, it will cause people to become selfish in fighting each other to become greater than other people. Rousseau believes that people was live in chains because our society just make us to be worse and force us to be a way that they want by not giving us a choice. He think that the modern society teaching us to be moral people by using a punishment to force us to be a moral people. So people will do a good things by not they wish to do, but it by they fear from the punishment. Rousseau idea said if the government is bad, people have right to revolt the government and form a government that is better.
Conclusion. Thomas teaches people to fear the law, which conflicts with Rousseau, which not teach with fear, and Rousseau said that man is state of nature is essentially peaceful. And Hobbes said man is state of nature is selfish. And we think in French Revolution is very related to Thomas's idea more than Rousseau, because in the French King Louis XVI is not strong enough to control their people, so it makes people easier to revolt the Louis XVI.
Created using Powtoon.